Alright, quick update on Strong. Not too much has changed in terms of price action today, but we have had a very tiny bit of volume coming in. I really wouldn't pay too much attention on a single green candle like this by itself. If we do see another couple of days where we do get some green volume coming in, then that would be nice for Strong. In the short term, the only thing that's really changed is the RSI has started to turn up and the money flow indicator has started to turn up. These were already extremely low, and this is put in a higher low, this is put in a higher low. These both kind of look like W patterns, even though they're quite ugly. But what I kind of see from this is Strong is, at least in the short term, is looking a lot nicer than it has done when we previously have been making videos. I mean, we started making or covering Strong when we were all the way up here at 270, and we have been bearish since then. We're obviously down $110 since then, and we came all the way down to 107. If you watch my previous couple of videos, I have been saying how I do think something like this could play out as a bottoming signal, because I do think somewhere around the region of 77 to 70 would be the short to mid-term bottom if we are able to have a turnaround for Strong. So I am still looking for something like this to play out. I don't think we do have enough volume or anything coming in to say that we are getting ready to break above this. I would still be looking for my price targets down here to be filled, but for me to kind of flip my tone on Strong in the short term, we would need to see more volume coming in and a break above 183. Once we did break 183 and close the daily above 183, I would be buying on spot for a short-term position up to this previous breakdown level, or just anywhere kind of in this vicinity really of a 270, which is a 48% increase. If we do come over to Bitcoin as well, you can see Bitcoin has started to nicely break out. We've broken above 41.5. So if you know me, I'm a conservative trader. I've been waiting for Bitcoin to kind of have this solid decision on whether it's going to break bullish or bearish, and it seems like Bitcoin wants to break bullish. So I am now warming up to some of these altcoin positions which I was previously very bearish on, back when we were around here. Once again, I still do think it is extremely likely my targets down here of 77 to 70 can be hit, because we don't have too much good buying volume coming in at all. The only really good thing, I mean, the RSI and the MFI both look extremely bullish for Strong, but on the flip side, we haven't made a bottoming signal, and it would be weird to me if we just kind of came down, and then all of a sudden this is the bottom, we're just going to start exploding. I don't think that's going to be the case. I've been trading crypto for 3 years now, and from what I can tell, bottoms mainly take their time. They don't just happen, in 2 days and then we start skyrocketing. If we come back to Bitcoin, whenever we do have these bottoms, I mean, it happens down here. We have these big pushes up, over months, and then we come back and we backtest the bottoms. This bottom structure has been playing out for like months and months now on Bitcoin since the 22nd of January. If we come back to the bottom that we put down here as well, from the low we put in on the 19th of May, we then proceeded to put in something. Was this a double or triple bottom? It was a triple bottom, so we put in a triple bottom structure over the course of, over 2 months. So this is obviously just for Bitcoin. Altcoins can move a lot more euphorically. Strong specifically can obviously move a lot quicker than Bitcoin, because I think the last time I checked, it has something like a 30 million market cap. It is dirt cheap, so I'm personally not entering it right now. But like I said, this does have a dirt cheap market cap. Once we start breaking out, I would be very inclined to pick up a short-term position of Strong. Now, don't take that as me flipping bullish, because like I said, in the short term, I'm still looking out for my price targets of 77 to 70 to play out. If we do come down here, we can really start talking about like an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and this would be a very nice bottoming signal that I would personally like to see for Strong before we did break above, if we do break above 184. But until we do break 184, 183, Nothing has changed in the short term. But yeah, I mean, it's starting to look a lot nicer. This could be the bottom, mainly just because of the way I'm looking at the MFI and the RSI. They have so much room to run, and the market cap is dirt cheap. So when this gets running, I will be buying, but once again, I will be buying on a breakout. I won't just be dollar cost averaging in whenever it crashes, because you know, if I started dollar cost averaging into this every time it crashes, I would have bought all the way up here at 600 and something. So I'm waiting for a breakout, I'm waiting for a decisive market change, and you know, no decisive market change has happened yet. We haven't put in a bottoming signal, we haven't broken above this key level, so I'd say your best scenario is not to just blast above here, because if we do that, we could do something like this and fall off the table very quickly. But if we do something like this, prolong it out a bit, hit the target of this this bearish pennant that we've been talking about, hit the 2.618 target, and play out this nice inverse head and shoulders, this would be a perfect bottoming signal. This would be what I'd be looking for to enter a strong position. And yeah, like I said, once it starts breaking out, it probably will go on a massive rip just because of how low the market cap is. Now, I said I think it's 30 million. It's either like 30 million or 150 million. I cover so many altcoins that it is kind of hard to keep track of all of them. Let me just go check. So it is, yeah, it's 22 million. So I mean, we pretty much got it right the first time. So it really has a dirt cheap market cap. Once it starts rallying, it is going to go very explosive. And for me to enter a trade, I would need to see something like this. I'm not going to enter unless we have a bottoming signal. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume this would be a dead cat bounce like the previous times where we did something like this. So that is all I see for Strong. If you are holding Strong, best of luck. Once again, none of this is financial advice. It's just my own opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.